So I think one of the things that we likely have in common, I don't know, you tell me, I'm excited to discuss this, is that as like civic agitators or civic leaders, just really citizens who are interested and engaged in their governments, we have to find a balance between like showing up in person, like physically being together and being connected, and also using some of our influence online. I think we need to be doing both. And I'm just curious how you feel about that and maybe how some of your thinking has shifted in the last couple years.
Yeah. No, I think this last year I've come full circle on my thoughts about social media. And it's been quick enough and rapid enough that it's funny to me to like you don't always like notice your own thoughts changing,
Yeah.
then you do and you're like, "Oh man." By this point last year, mid 2024, I was just like sick of it, right? Like Twitter had was my home. It was such a great platform for connections and actual
Hmm.
relationships. And then obviously ownerships change and it kind of went a different direction the last couple of years. And I felt like last year it was had just become useless, right? Especially when TweetDeck basically got shut down and he blocked all the other APIs. I was like, this is not the same platform. And then I felt a little homeless, like on social media. Instagram was my other kind of backup home, and it's become probably the platform I spend the most time on now. But I have learned to find benefit, however narrow, in almost any platform that I use. And I think it's important because what happened last year was I thought social media was nearing an end, right? It was going to be so full of bots and bad actors, and just like on Twitter, you really don't know who is who anymore. Like I used to know everybody that I would talk to, and now it's Chris 78910 or whatever, and I'm like, this is not real life. And I thought it's going to be dead internet theory like pretty soon, and so I intentionally pulled back, at least for the organization and personally, and try to drive more time towards in-person interactions. We've kicked off a bunch of in-person activities now, conferences, happy hours, movie nights, whatever, and that's seems to be working, right? That definitely engages folks who might also not be super online,
Hmm.
at least not in the same ways. But starting to realize some of the stuff that you have been preaching too, that like it is social media is kind of becoming like a zero-sum game where like there's a finite amount of attention for each person. And if you aren't capturing that, somebody else is.